You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Dijonai Carrington, who's got herself a shoe deal. That's right, with Reebok. Okay. What is it exactly do you look for in your shoe sponsorships? Reebok, inquiring minds would love to know. Of course, this is one of the villains of the WNBA, right? They've also got Angel Reese under a contract of some kind. I believe she's getting a signature shoe. No word on whether or not there's a signature shoe here, but there is an accompanying interview that is funny. If I didn't know better, I would sometimes think the WNBA is actually a parody of a real basketball league, because some of the wild things that come out of these players' mouths is fascinating. It's baffling. So we would like to welcome Dijonai Carrington to the Reebok basketball family. Dijonai's edge makes her the definition of a Reebok athlete. What about her fingernails that almost pluck players' eyeballs out of their heads? Does that make her also the definition of a Reebok athlete? Like fingernails so long that they literally nearly popped out the most popular player in women's sports eyeballs last year? Is that a thing? I don't know. So, and don't worry, we'll get to the response on this because, my goodness, people did let Reebok hear about this. So, before we play this, keep in mind this happened. This is Dijonai Carrington on with Angel Reese talking about WNBA salaries.
Everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more. Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get face the consequences.
Y'all got to deal with something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year.
Yeah.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones that the year after, they going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us.
Oh, they are.
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the meetings.
You need to come to the meetings.
I got to get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility, for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's them talking about WNBA salaries and sitting out, right? So, of course, there is something called math involved in all this. So listen to this interview. Dijonai shares why she's about forging her own path, even if it looks different from the rest. Now, I'm not going to play this whole thing, but just the beginning part of this is wild.
What can you learn from trying something before being taught how it's done?
Growing up, I loved math. And the reason why I loved math is because there's so many different ways to get to the same solution. And I think that that's the same thing with life. Everyone has a different path. And it doesn't mean that one's right, one's wrong. Like, you might make mistakes.
Oh, you're quick to tell everybody they're wrong if you think they're wrong. Let's not get confused. Why I am laughing is because all of these players want a significant raise in a league that the math tells them they lost $40 million last year. But she loves her some math. I mean, I saw this and just laughed out loud the first time I saw it. Yeah, it's right. You are 100% right. So let's get to a response on this because, wow. Sure, who wouldn't want to buy when you hire an athlete who's on video trying to ruin a man's life by falsely accusing him of attempted kidnapping? I will never buy Reebok. You have idiots in charge. Yeah. Talk about a company closer. Look, the WNBA celebrated this. Wow. She only got this endorsement because she attached her name to Caitlyn Clark. Absolutely. Or else no one outside of the WNBA space, which was, hey, the space was about this big before all these new fans showed up would know who the hell this clout chaser is. I feel like that's almost a walk-off. Reebok seems to only hire the worst. Reebok still exists? Sheesh. That's interesting. Let's scroll down here. This guy says no thank you. Annika. Oh, yeah. Have you seen this? This was my boy Andy, and I did not do a video on this. And by the time I saw it, it was like 2 days old, so I just didn't. But this is said incident where she actually falsely accuses somebody of racism, and she doesn't know what nationality or ethnicity they are. But hey, such a great role model. Here we go.
Oh, he turned his back on me.
The scammer life is good.
Did he ruin your birthday, friend? I hope not. Woo! What'd he say? What'd he say? We can let you say. Y'all should have broke something in this sir's car. Where is he? You guys, this stuff is crazy. And I had to really expose him in real time because I don't know, honestly, I don't know why white people think they can get away with trying to just like scare black people by saying, oh, I'm going to call the police. Like, okay, and we did nothing wrong, so that's fine. Go ahead and call the police. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Live and in the flesh. For you to see. He tried to kidnap us and take us. Look, oh, now he's going to talk to our next Uber driver. Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so I'll stop her right there, but you heard that. She jokes about breaking something in her new Uber driver's vehicle, I guess. Claims he tried to call the cops on her and her friends, and they are victims of racism. Where's the proof that he tried to call the cops? Then says he spoke Arabic instead of Spanish. Translation. Who knows? But this is now Reebok's latest spokesperson. I don't know what happened there exactly, and I'm not going to accuse Dijonai of anything, but whatever it looks like, it looks bad. I mean, it does, and not on that guy's part either. All right, I'm just going to say, I'll let you guys speculate what you think. Imagine thinking she's going to help sell your product. It's wild. That Caitlyn stimulus is insane, man. I mean, honestly, think about that a minute. No thanks. That may be the one to end on. That Caitlyn stimulus. I mean, she's feeding whole families now, families across the league, because that one fan was right. Without the influx of all these new fans that we all talked about every day, we talk about it. We know who they're watching. Without some kind of an incident or multiple incidents, because we all remember the whole mocking thing she did too. I just thought about that. Would anybody know who the hell this was? I mean, honestly, outside of what sports fans are finding was a very small group of activist basketball fans, nobody would know who this is. Nobody would know. I don't know. I'm sure she will be responsible for selling tens and tens of Reeboks out there. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Good Lord. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.